In the morning when I rise, give me Jesus.
Good morning. So Peter denied Jesus 3 times before the rooster crowed twice. And Jesus told Peter that he was going to do that. But Peter said, "Oh, no, I won't, Lord. No, I am going to follow you. Even if they have to kill me, I will not deny you." Well, Jesus said, "I see your heart, Peter. But the reality is you're going to deny me 3 times before the rooster crows." Well, let me ask you this. Did Jesus know what Peter was going to do? He did, because he told Peter. So we know he knew. All right, here's why I asked that question. You think when you commit some sin that it's a surprise to God and you have to beg for forgiveness. It's not a surprise to God. He knows. He knew what you were going to do before you did it, just like Jesus knew what Peter was going to do before he did it. And so your sin is paid for, all of it, because God knew what you were going to do and laid it on Jesus on the cross. Oh, we've got to get a hold of the truth of the sacrifice of Jesus completely washed away all sin, and you are free from any behavior issues with God. Oh, he doesn't want you sinning because it'll hurt you and it'll hurt others. And he loves you and he loves the others and he doesn't want you guys hurting. But in terms of being good with him, in terms of salvation, in terms of any kind of breaking fellowship with God, behavior has nothing to do with it. Where's your heart with God? If your heart is for him, then you're good with God. Well, today we're going to take a look at how Jesus handled this horrible, unfair, and unjust arrest and now accusations against Jesus. We're in Mark 15. I'm just going to read the first 5 verses. They say this: early in the morning, the chief priests with the elders and scribes and the whole council immediately held a consultation, and binding Jesus, they led him away and delivered him to Pilate. Now, Pilate was the governor from Rome there in Jerusalem. And so he's the authority that could send Jesus to be executed. Verse 2, Pilate questioned him, "Are you the king of the Jews?" And he answered, "It is as you say." And so he said, "Yes, I am. Not only am I king of the Jews, I'm king of kings." And we know that, but he didn't say that to Pilate. Verse 3, the chief priests began to accuse him harshly. Okay, here we have these high religious people bringing the accusations against Jesus, and Jesus didn't say anything. Verse 4, then Pilate questioned him again, saying, "Do you not answer? See how many charges they're bringing against you?" All right, here's the lesson for today. There is no sense in trying to defend yourself against the devil's scheme against you. No, we resist the devil. We don't argue with the devil. You live your life transparently. You live your life in integrity. You live your life according to truth, and then don't even try to explain yourself to the devil, because the devil, just like with Jesus here, has decided you're guilty regardless of what the facts are. And so why would you argue with someone who could care less about what the truth is? They just want to find you guilty. Verse 5 says this: Jesus made no further answer, and Pilate was amazed. And wouldn't he be? Because most people would try to defend themselves. He said, God bless you, who doesn't feel like you need to defend yourself, because you walk in integrity. You walk transparently. You walk being the real you. And so When persecution comes, when the world takes offense, when people aren't pleased, you can't do anything about it because you've been truthful, you've been transparent, you've been honest, and had integrity in the way you walk. Well, I look forward to being with you tomorrow. We're going to see what happens next with Pilate and Jesus. Come be with us. I'll see you then.
Give me Jesus. Give me Jesus.